people often say things were better then than they are now. The only thing I see that has changed is the adults. We had more responsible adults. They noticed we were not going to have a better country, so they did something about it. It's evident now that you see we are not going to have a better Bahamas. Time for us to do something. This is KCX. Watch this.
It seems that these days everything has become so interconnected that we live in a truly globalized world, and it is poor countries that are losing out. Here in the port of Tema in Ghana, goods of all kinds are being imported and exported. But Ghana always loses in this exchange because her exports are taxed heavily to go to rich countries, while goods from the rich world are imported here free of tax. Another example is canned tomatoes. Because of overproduction, a fifth of European exports are sent to West Africa. The result of all this has been to destroy the livelihoods of many farmers in Ghana.
About 20 years ago, Northern region alone produced more than enough of the rice consumption needs of the entire country. Now, the rice industry has totally collapsed.
And this is all because of international trade rules in which Ghana has little say. Some people are calling these unfair rules a new form of colonialism.
We now have global markets that are dictating labor terms, price terms, and so forth. So the new form of colonialism is globalization and global markets, and meting out very unfair trade practices to weak governments like us.
The big idea these days is so-called free trade, trade that is not taxed or protected by national governments. But as we've seen, this principle is being applied very unequally, and it is poor countries that are losing out. People around the world are becoming increasingly disturbed at the effects of these global forces and are starting to make their feelings known.
If you're hearing this, you're an adult. It's our time to make it better, not bitter in the Bahamas.